boys and girls, welcome once again to the Wiggy Tube. It is your friendly neighborhood annoyance. That's right, the one and only Obi-Wan Wiggy. Yes, one and only is copyrighted by Tomahawk Tater, but I am borrowing it for this evening. So what do we have here? We have a little Modern Warfare 3 on Underground using the M14 Silence with the holographic sight. Alright, so we're going to talk about a little Black Ops 2 today. Had some big news. I'm just going to give you a brief summary of what I liked and what I heard. Number one, you can put a camo on anything. Gun, riot shield, launcher, tomahawk. Also on the throwing knife. Well, that should be interesting. Now that may be, I don't know about the throwing knife part, but we're going to go ahead and go with that. Number two, getting a gold tomahawk is something I will be doing. That's right, boys and girls. I am new to the tomahawk, and I know that's called a combat axe in Black Ops 2. It's still going to be the tomahawk. The one thing I did like also is that you get an unlock token with every level that you rank up. Now, in the beginning, there's you can pretty much buy anything you want. After, I believe, level 10, they're going to start rotating those every 3 times. Like you go from level 10 to level 11, you will get a token to buy any gun you would like. The next level would be like a perk. The next one would be a kill streak or equipment, excuse me. And the next one would be a kill streak. And then after those levels, they would rotate and start over again. Now that's very interesting. That way it brings back the concept from Black Ops that you can design things how you want. You don't have to unlock everything by ranking up, but you do get the opportunity to purchase the guns you want to use, and to me that's very interesting. It gives you a lot of freedom, a lot of flexibility, not to mention the fact that when you prestige you can totally change that up. The other thing I did like is that when you prestige, your stats do not reset. You can continue, those do continue cycling after you reset. So if you get a weapon, you get so many kills with that weapon, you do not have to start from the beginning, and you will already have it unlocked. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing in my opinion. The other thing I liked was that combat training is now built into the multiplayer. The way that's going to work is you start the game from day one. If you don't feel comfortable going into multiplayer without learning the maps or whatnot, you can actually go into combat training, go through it with the bots, and you can rank up your actual multiplayer ranking level in combat training up to the first 10 levels. Levels 1 through 5, it's actually going to be called boot camp. Levels 7 through 10, I believe they called it bot stomp, where it's actually, after level 10, it's called bot stomp. That's where you can actually go into it. It's just like the normal combat training, and you can actually continue playing, having fun, beating up on those poor defenseless bots until your heart's content. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was, it was teased that there would actually be an extra secret camo at the end. Now, it is my opinion that, everybody's going to want that. It's going to be very coveted. Me personally, I think it would be very funny if it was Hello Kitty. That's right. That's just me. That's how I roll. I wanted to talk about the gameplay for a little bit because I don't like to do gameplay without talking about some of it. I am using the M14 here, and I don't remember dying this much, but I had a pretty good score at the end. You'll see that at the end. But I died some here in the beginning. I get it rolling towards the end, but I started off kind of fast. Had an 8-0, one more kill, which I got the hit marker on the guy. Should have had 9, and I would have had the Reaper. But unfortunately, I didn't get the kill on that guy. Died, had to start over again. And then kind of went on a cold streak for a little while. And that's kind of the way this map is. It's really hot and cold. I can do really well, or I can do really bad. It just depends on how I start off normally. But I will catch a cold stretch every now and then. But it is kind of the reason why I don't get a Moab. I can play patiently, I can play really well on these maps, but I tend to have a lull in the middle when I get impatient, and it's just my nature. Apparently I have a undiagnosed ADHD problem that I don't know about because I can't stand it. The heart starts racing, and I do not have a Moab. Now, I don't feel bad about that. I don't think it's a character flaw on my part. I don't think it's a detriment to, or reflects on my skill rather. I think I'm a pretty good player, but I do not have a Moab, and that is unfortunate. But you know, I can live with that. It's not a big deal. But still working on Moabless. That's okay. All right, so we're towards the end of the video, but I want to talk about one other thing coming up on the channel. I do have a big announcement coming up. I need a few more days to get all the details wrapped up, but as soon as I have those details, I will give those to you. I will have a big announcement video coming up. It's going to have a lot of secret guests coming on. I have a lot of additions to my videos that's coming up. It's a nice two-piece there. Yep, get him. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And there's going to be a lot of good things coming up. As you may have noticed, if you're a good subscriber of mine, you're going to notice that I actually have been uploading more lately. I have picked up a sponsor. If you've heard on my other videos, the CAC have actually sponsored my channel, and I'm actually got a good addition to. I have an outro now as well as an intro. My intro by Imaginosis, of course, and one of my special guests will be coming up with my outro. But like I said, I just need a couple more days to work on that announcement. It's going to be big. You're going to want to hear it, and I'm looking forward to announcing it. But that's coming up in the near future. And we're coming up to the end of the video now. I want to thank you guys for listening to me ramble on. Thanks for listening to my thoughts on the new things announced about Black Ops 2. I'm really looking forward to Black Ops 2. It's my most anticipated Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, which, to be quite honest, was a major disappointment. I don't think that Black Ops 2 will be in that category, so I'm really looking forward to it. And there's the final score, 7,500 to 5,700. Wiggy ends up getting, let's see, 31 and 5 with 5 assists. Camo Tooth gets the final kill there. Way to go, Camo Tooth. 31 and 5. So I want to thank you for watching, and once again, this is Wiggy saying thanks for watching.